Ever since being drafted 7th overall in the 2020 draft, Killian Hayes has been being replaced. When he was selected, he was the team's most exciting young guard and most important young player. After missing on Sekou Doumboya the year prior, they had high hopes in Killian, and honestly they needed him to succeed. He was supposed to be an elite two-way guard that could change the way that the team played, but after an injury-plagued rookie season that saw him only play in 26 games and struggle when on the floor, the replacement began. The team landed the number 1 overall pick in 2021 and drafted Cade Cunningham to be their new lead guard and face of the franchise. That demoted Killian to the second most important young guard. Then in 2022, with the 5th overall pick, they drafted explosive guard Jaden Ivey out of Purdue, who was all rookie last season. That demoted Hayes to the 3rd guard behind Cade and Ivey. Then this year in the draft, they traded back into the end of the 1st round and drafted Marcus Sasser out of Houston with the 25th pick. Many saw this as a reach, as he was projected mid-2nd round, but they also viewed it as a signal they were looking to replace Killian Hayes entirely. Looking back after the conclusion of Detroit's Summer League run, he definitely wasn't a reach, but he also definitely is going to replace Killian as the 3rd guard, because he's been special. That's on top of them adding Monte Morris this offseason, and it all comes after Killian's best season yet, but it clearly wasn't enough. Marcus Sasser just stole Killian Hayes' job. Now let's take a deeper look at one of the steals of the draft. Before we get into the exciting first Summer League from Marcus Sasser, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched me before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. The Pistons played their 5th and final game of the Las Vegas Summer League on Sunday evening without rookie forward Ausar Thompson, who watched from the sidelines after promising performances in his last 2 outings. Without Thompson, all eyes were on Marcus Sasser, the 25th overall pick whose play had been overshadowed to some degree. With an increased opportunity to lead the offense, Sasser stepped up to the plate and propelled the Pistons to a 100-85 win over the Pacers. Sasser scored 40 points in his most impressive showing to date, to go with 5 assists. The scoring mark broke the record for the highest scoring performance in the Las Vegas Summer League this year. The rookie guard from Houston struggled with his 3-point shot in the previous 4 games, but he remained confident from distance as he knocked down 5 of his 9 attempts from distance. He also finished without turning the ball over after averaging 1.8 per game in his previous 4 contests. Sasser's explosion is an encouraging sign for the Pistons, who traded the number 31 pick to the Boston Celtics for the opportunity to draft him at number 25. His fellow rookie teammate Thompson averaged 13.5 points, 10 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2.5 steals, and 2 blocks in 4 games. The Pistons will now head into the heart of their offseason with hope that Thompson and Sasser will be able to contribute to their young core when called upon. Pistons head coach Monty Williams had high praise for former overtime elite guard Ausar Thompson, who was taken with the 5th pick in the draft, and Sasser on Saturday. "Make no mistake, I've become a fan of Ausar and Sass," Williams said. "Their toughness, we saw it down the stretch last game. Those 2 guys just made play after play and played winning basketball, which is something that makes me want to take them home and arrange a marriage with my daughters." Weird comment from Monty, but Sasser is obviously becoming an important piece of the Pistons' future. He could become what Tyus Jones was to Memphis as an elite backup point guard, if not surpassing that level of performance. But any way you slice it, Marcus Sasser has replaced Killian Hayes as the Pistons' 3rd guard. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.